I'm Nick Honashevsky. As a professional saltwater fishing journalist, I've explored the world's wildest fishing destinations. Now, I'm bringing you there, into the saltwater underground. Tuna fishing commands a certain respect. Sleepless nights and long offshore runs are rewarded only by arm-busting, gut-wrenching battles that can make or break an angler. The Yellowfin bite in New Jersey has been firing, and I knew I needed muscle to handle fish that had been breaking past the 100-pound mark. So on a whim, I dialed up social media friend NYPD Capt Mike Counihan to put some work in. Finding the tuna shouldn't be a problem, but the question is, would we be successful with a brand new crew who never fished together? Tuna fishing demands perfection when gearing up. The crew at Fisherman Supply always dials me in with guidance on picking out the right lures, spooling up the reels properly, fueling up the boat, and getting the primo intel to make the day a success. All right, Kyle, check this out. We're going to go out tuna fishing. I know we want to go chunking, jigging, popping. Can you show us what to do for the proper popping rod and reel?
Yeah, sure. All right, so for popping, I'm using a Shimano Twin Power, usually a 14,000 size reel, purely for the line pickup. We have at least an 8-foot rod here. This is a grappler. I like a longer rod for distance in case you need it for feeds. We're going to use surface lures most of the time, like a Shimano Orca popper, rigged up 65-pound braid, Yozuri 80-pound HD fluorocarbon to a swivel and a split ring. We can cover with this type of setup all different types of feeds in the water column. You can go with 2 different profiles for popping, sometimes floating stick baits, sinking stick baits, and if you got to get down low, we're going to throw some Ronzis in the mix.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, down below, we got the Ronzis up on the surface, throw the Yozuri slide baits and the poppers out. Got our fluorocarbon, man.
Yep,
all right.
Premium stuff.
All right, Jay, we also want to do some chunking out there on the tuna grounds. Can you show me the perfect rod and reel setup to use?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a Shimano Tauca 25 paired up with a Fisherman Supply custom rod. Now this chunking combo features everything that you would want. The rod itself is a softer tip for when you're fishing lighter leaders, and it has a ton of low end power when you got to bear down on the fish when he's boat side. We had this spooled up with 60-pound mono, with a 60-pound Yozuri Fluoro top shot, and then the hook is a 7.0 inline circle hook. We like something like this because whether you're fishing a butterfish or a sardine, you'll be able to hide the hook really well and then still have plenty of room for penetration when it comes to burying the hook.
Sounds like exactly what we're going to need for chunking. So
awesome.
All right,
cool.
Let's go get some butterfish out of the freezer.
You got it.
And I'll grab that setup too.
Cool. Awesome.
Thanks,
you,
brother.
You got it.
When you're not laying me down and sleep, not dreaming you.
All right, boys, thanks for the setups. Let's get it done, man, all right? We're going to go out and get some tuna. Thanks for the intel, all right? Woo, yeah, Supply boys, all right.
That's dreaming you. Well, all my dreams are sweet when you're not laying me down and sleep, not dreaming you.
All right, we just took the 2.5-hour ride, about 65 miles off the coast of New Jersey here. Didn't get any sleep on the way out. And we're here at a spot called the Triple Rex. And apparently there's been a ton of yellowfin tuna, some Allison tuna, even a few big eye tuna that have been around out here. It's about 5:35 right now in the morning. Sunrise is around 6:25 or so. Might as well start getting the lines in the water. Let's go check out the plan and see what JR's got in store for us. All right, JR, what do we got going on? What's the game plan for today?
The plan is to set up a chump slick. We're going to start chunking with some butterfish, some sardines,
put a couple flat lines out, and then we'll be jigging as well.
All right, let's get the boys going on. You got Timmy chunking already? Cutting chunks? All right, got the butterfish sliced up. Time to rig up, set the drift, and let's make it happen.
All my dreams are sweet when I lay me down to sleep. Now I dream of you.
Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @Nick Honashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ron Z Lures. Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @Nick Honashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ron Z Lures.
All right, so the main lures we're gonna try casting out for these yellowfin start out with the Yozuri twitch baits here to give a little slash bait type of action. If we see anything feeding on the surface, we're gonna throw in the Yozuri mag poppers and the bull poppers, or these Island X Hellraiser lures. And if they're down deep, we're gonna go with the old school Ronzi long soft baits like this, and the new Ronzi Z-fin paddle tail shad. So we're gonna work the whole water column from top, mid-range, and bottom. We just saw a tuna come up on the surface. We're gonna see if we can get him to blow up on one of these Yozuri poppers. Fish. That's neat. Check this out. You got a skipjack tuna here. They're really actually pretty good eating. You see the lateral lines on the bottom there. You hit it pretty good, Mike, or what?
Yeah, you hit it on the way up.
All right. Where these skippies are usually yellowfin and bluefin as well. Look at the colors. See how purple? That is so beautiful. All right. You guys don't want them, dude. You want a skippy or no? Good, buddy. Such beautiful colors on the skipjack tuna. Nice purples and everything, man. All right, we got one on deck. Let's get the yellowfin now.
Just blow up my alarm.
Yep. JR's on right now, 7:15. First bite on the chunk. Still on? He's coming at you. Still on?
Yeah, he's still on.
We're all sitting here jigging and popping for him. And then the rod just starts taking off. Drag starts spooling. All right. Like 40-pound test on there. Maybe that's the key. Getting the hook up today. Ready with that one? That one was on a weighted bunker, or weighted butterfish, sent down a little bit deeper. Oh, now he just found the boat. Woo. Going for a ride. Woo.
Got it right? All right.
I think he's circling.
Neutral?
Neutral. Here's head this way.
Oh no!
JR's fish busted the 40-pound leader, but now it was my turn to get some revenge on the tuna.
I got him. Yeah.
He's a clicker for the experience. This was a weighted chunk down there, I believe. Just a little pump and reel. Need a little line, pull them in a little. Pump down, lean back. Reel down, lean back. 40-pound leader. him do another. Let him do another. Easy, it's 40 pounds.
I know.
Run a few bucks.
Here he comes. Get him.
Stick him hard. Get him up. Woo!
There we go.
Wireman, Captain, Nate, and Mike, and Stick Man. Woo! That's a nice fish, brother. Woohoo!
Got it, man.
Thanks a lot,
Hell of a
Stick
job,
Man.
bro. Hell of a job.
Long fight.
Long fight, light leader.
Yeah.
You got it done though.
40-pound leader. That's the first one on deck right now. Hopefully we get a few more. It's gonna make some nice tuna steaks at home. We can bring your wife home some
Oh
poke
man,
bowl.
she's gonna be so happy.
She's gonna love that. Oh, this is so sweet.
Good job, man.
Well,
Nice fish.
yeah, let's get those lines back in the water and start making this happen, all right? Yeah,
Turn it on.
all right.
Let's turn it on.
This is the one thing I love about yellowfin tuna is these tiny little finlets are individually movable, so that's how they can hone in and absolutely pinpoint bait fish. A nice long pectoral fin goes past the dorsal. That's how you can tell a yellowfin. Basically, a bluefin will have a shorter pectoral fin here. But look at this. Look at the colors, man. I'm always continually mesmerized by the yellows on these fish, man. Just unreal. Time for some sushi, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's bleed them and get them in the pot, you know? All right. Now when we get those tuna in the boat, we gotta bleed them right behind the pectoral fin. Grab my Bubba blade, make a nice slice right in there. Get the heart, and it'll start bleeding out like as if he hasn't already. Yep. There it is. So we'll get him bleeding out, and we'll get him in the cooler, and he's ready to go.
Nick, we're gonna pick up and run.
Why?
There's tuna busted on top about 2 miles from here.
You got the word?
Yeah, I got the word from
What?
Buddy.
How far away?
About 2 miles.
All right, let's go. Let me
All
get
right.
this in the cooler. All right. We just pulled up to a new spot, gonna try and toss some poppers and jigs, and you can see everyone in this area is getting hooked up right now. This guy's been battling that for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
This old timer taught me years ago to stick the hook down here through the anal fin. Have a line like that. It's stronger there, and it doesn't, when this gets soft, it doesn't tear the bait up.
Wait a minute, what the heck did you just do here, dude?
We're trying to buy a bite at this point.
What's
Get
the
late in
deal?
the day and see if we can get one on.
What do we got, 50 a hundy in there or whatever? You
50,
put it on the
yeah,
reel?
we got a 50 on there.
You gotta watch Brockman, man. He's gonna go steal that thing even before we catch a fish, you know?
Oh, jeez. Find that.
All right, so someone's gonna be the lucky one, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
The stuff you do out here to get a bite, I guess, sometimes, huh?
Might end up with $50 and a fish.
Yeah. The Counihan start putting the muscle to this fish. Hit the sardine this time. Listen to that real smoking, man. We'll catch up to him and stuff. Make it happen. Sure. We'll smoke it right now, but it'll tire him out for a little bit. Counihan's starting to make quick work of him now. You can tell he's done this before.
Trying, man. Trying.
Bump and reel. Now down, pull back, gain the line. Short stroking, nice work. Normally, if we had heavy leader, we could winch these fish in, but generally we got to kind of like, you know, play it easy on them because we don't want to break the line since it's so light. But fish is coming in, Counihan's putting the boots to him.
Just woke up.
Stole the boat on that one.
Saw the boat gain 30 pounds on
Not
the
too
run.
much. We'll turn him again.
Oh, here he comes, here he comes.
There we go, there we go. Woo! That's it. Right.
All right, hey, yellowfin, baby.
That's it.
Another one in the box, the second one of the day.
Nice.
We're 2 for 3 now, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd say they're 65, 70 pound fish almost, you know?
Yeah.
All right, boys. On the Hookin Up.
Got it done.
Got
There
ourselves
we
some
go.
yellowfin tuna today. Probably 65 pounders, maybe, I think. Some fat boys. We're going to go home, make some sushi, poke bowls, make everyone happy at home, right? Catching tuna is a huge win. Now it was time to bring it to Chef Brad Rodriguez at Spring Lake Seafood to work his magic.
Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @Nick Honashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ron Z Lures.
Hey. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Let's go hit
Let's
him
get
up.
it.
So Mike, this is pretty rad, man. This is the first time I've actually been to Brad's place at Spring Lake Seafood.
Is it really? It's a cool spot, man.
Yeah, let's go find him, see where he's at. All right, Mikey, there he is.
There he
Hey,
is.
what's up, Brad?
What's up, guys? How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Here we go. He's already cutting up the tuna for us.
Looks
So.
delicious.
Yeah, I got some tuna I've been cutting up. We've been aging it for a couple weeks for you guys, and we're going to show you a couple different preparations. We'll start in the kitchen. How's that sound?
Sounds good, Chef. Lead
All right.
the way, brother.
Let's go. All right, guys, here she is.
Oh, yeah, Bradley.
That looks delicious.
Chef
All right.
Bradley. Woo!
So we have our sesame seared tuna that you guys caught. A fresh lo mein noodle that we make here in house, a little stir-fry vegetables, our own proprietary spicy mayo, wasabi crema, and soy gastrica sticky soy sauce. Dig in.
That's it. You just go ahead and
That's a
go
lot.
get it. Yeah. And, you got something else coming out, you said, or what?
Yeah, so we're gonna make some nigiri for you guys to try the different cuts of tuna.
Okay. Yeah, you got to explain that to us. So Mike and I
Yeah,
really
right.
catch the tuna. You know? You're the one that cooks it for us. So that's awesome. All right, we're gonna dig in with this for a second and bring out the nigiri afterwards.
All right, guys, enjoy.
Killer, man.
Appreciate it.
I guess we'll dig in, Mike.
Yeah,
and
man,
see
this
what's
looks
going on.
delicious.
This is the first time we've actually like hung out and fished, and now we're eating the tuna. And
I know,
everything.
right?
You're a huge fisherman.
Yep.
And on Instagram, I saw you always posting stuff, and I'm like, oh, and you're an NYPD cop, number one, right?
Yep.
Which is cool. But the funny thing is your handle on Instagram, no donuts here.
Yeah. It's like a jab at the cop stereotype, and my social media started just like trying to get cops to live a healthier lifestyle, break the stereotypes, and,
Right.
and do all that stuff. And it's been cool, like the relationships I've built from being a cop, from pushing the fitness stuff on social media, and then like all the fishing connections I've made. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's so cool, man, how different things could bring different people together.
Good thing too is like you're talking about promoting a healthier lifestyle. What's healthier
You
than
don't
catching?
You don't get
tuna?
healthier than this, man. It's
Yeah.
fresh. You caught it. You killed it, and it's just.
Yeah, that's right. I think I caught this one, and
Yep.
you're eating
Yep,
yours.
yep,
Yeah, people don't realize how much work goes into actual tuna fishing, and like not only the mental capacity for the work for it, but the physical capabilities that you have to challenge yourself with.
Tuna fishing.
We saw that on the boat. Yeah.
Tuna fishing in particular is a full contact sport.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you have to have some physical ability to do it. It's not easy.
What was the craziest thing on the trip too was that I didn't see this until afterwards. I was looking at the GoPro footage that we had. So I don't know if I showed you this yet, but when I had my hands down there, we're filming your tuna, by the way, and I did this for you. I got my hands down in the water with the GoPro, And as I'm going through the footage, I see on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, I was like, what is that little bit of a blur? It was a monster great white shark, man. And that thing was just creeping under the boat, looking at your tuna the whole time.
I'm surprised we reeled that thing in, man.
Oh, man, I'm surprised I was able to, keep my arms intact with that thing down there.
Man. It's scary. You don't know what's out there.
Yeah. That was some crazy stuff.
Adds a different element to it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, man.
Reeling them in.
It's not easy, bro. People think it's easy.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
So we got some nigiri for you. We have the 3 different cuts: akami, lean red meat; Shu Toro, medium fatty; and the king, O Toro, fatty tuna. It also, you see, you guys got some of the.
We snuck into that early on.
Good stuff.
Early on that.
Hey, it's good. We can vouch for it.
This is the Fisherman's Red. It's bottled in Sonoma by one of our local partners, Ripe Life Wines.
All right, Brad, which one are we going to start with? How are we going to do it?
Let's start with the akami, the lean red meat.
Okay.
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What do you always want to start out with, the lean one first?
That's what I do, yeah.
That's amazing.
The next would be the True Toro, the medium fatty.
Actually, I'm going first.
It's your show, bud.
Wow, look at that. Literally melts in your mouth. And then the final up is what?
Let's go for the king, the O Toro, fatty tuna. Let's see what you think.
We'll both do it, all right? Just so
Cheers.
Whoever does it first. Really, after all, man, you really feel
There's so much flavor in it. It's unbelievable.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh my gosh. We all learned something today about tuna. This is the way to eat tuna, I'll tell you what.
Best I've ever had, for sure.
Another just applaudable performance from Spring Lake Seafood, dude.
Thank you, guys.
That's great. Cheers to you, Chef Bradley. Quite possibly, no other sport connects people like fishing has a way of doing. The crew I put together for tuna fishing was a stable of hardcore anglers in their own right, but funny enough, most of us had never met each other face to face, only through social media. That's the true beauty of any type of angling adventure. You can be virtual friends on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, but the act of fishing physically brings people together, helping to connect with like-minded friends to share a passion in person, not just from behind a computer screen. Tuna fishing in Jersey with this new crew strengthened the bonds and built memories between people who may have never gotten to know each other. And that's not a virtual experience. That's what building a real fishing community is all about.